Wow Math! In this video, we will define series, finite series, and infinite series. We will also express a series in sigma notation. So first, what is a series? A series is the sum of the terms of a sequence. So again, ang series, ito yung sum ng mga terms given ang sequence. So kapag meron kang sequence, pag inad natin siya, yun na yung tinatawag nating series. So halimbawa, I have here 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, and 11. This is just a sequence. Pero kapag inad natin siya, eto na ngayon ang tinatawag nating series. So yung sum niya, that is an example of series. Okay, I have here S sub 6. So since yan ay 6, so ibig sabihin we will get the sum of the first 6 terms. So itong 1, 3, 5, 7, 9, at 11, kukunin natin yung sum nila since ito yung 6 na first 6 terms natin. Okay, bakit first 6 terms? Kasi ang nakalagay dito ay 6, S sub 6. Alright, an infinite series is the sum of the terms of a sub 1 plus a sub 2 and so on and so forth. So kung mapapansin nyo, kapag meron tayong infinite sequence, then ang makukuha din natin ay infinite series. Next, a finite series, also called partial sum. So, ito naman, pag sinabi naman nating partial sum or finite series, kukunin natin yung sum nung sequence natin na merong ending. Okay? So, kapag kinukuha natin yung sum ng finite sequence, finite series ang tawag natin doon. In the sequence 1, 3, 6, 10, 15, we have the following partial sums. So, halimbawa, I have S sub 1. So, ang first term natin ay 1, the first term of the sequence. S sub 2, ibig sabihin, 1 plus 3 equals 4. Why 1 plus 3? Because this is the sum of the first two terms. S sub 3, we have 1 plus 3 plus 6 equals 10 because this is the sum of the first three terms. S sub 4, 1 plus 3 plus 6 plus 10 is equal to 20. The sum of the first four terms. And S sub 5, we have 1 plus 3 plus 6 plus 10 plus 15 is equal to 35 because that is the sum of the first 5 terms. So, depende kung ano yung nasa S sub 3, so first 3 terms. S sub 4, first 4 terms. Another example. S sub 2, ibig sabihin, the sum of the first two terms. So, ano yung first two terms natin? We have 5 and 15. So, therefore, we will have 5 plus 15, that is 20. S sub 4 is equal to the sum of the first four terms, yung unang apat. So, S sub 4, we have 5 plus 15 plus 25 plus 35, and that is 80. Another example, S sub 4, so we will get the sum of the first four terms. So we have 2, negative 6, 18, and negative 54. So we will now have 2 plus negative 6 plus 18 plus negative 54, and that is equal to negative 40. S sub 6 is the sum of the first 6 terms. So, we will now have, isasama na natin si 162 and negative 486. So, we will have 2 plus negative 6 plus 18 plus negative 54 plus 162 plus negative 486, and that is equal to negative 364. So, ganun lang. Alright, sigma notation. What is sigma notation? Ito yung paraan ng pagsulat natin ng series. So, since ang ginagawa natin sa series ay ina-add natin siya sa lahat ng terms, therefore, we can make use of summation notation or sigma notation. Ano ba ito? This is the Greek letter, so para siyang letter E na tinatawag nating sigma, which tells us to sum or add up the terms. So kapag ginagamit natin tong symbol na to, siya yung nagsasabi na we need to add all the terms. Okay? So ito yung concise way of expressing a series. So ano ba to? Paano ba siya ginagamit? So the summation of 3 times k starts with, ito yon. So itong k na to, ito yung tinatawag nating index of summation. Pag sinabi nating index, dyan tayo magsisimula. O yung tinatawag nating lower limit. So yung k na yan yung number kung saan tayo magsisimulang mag-substitute doon sa 3 times k. So halimbawa, that is k is equal to 1. So ang una nating gagawin, 3 times 1. Okay. Kung saan tayo matatapos, yun yung n. Yung n naman, siya yung end. Diyan tayo matatapos. O yung tinatawag din nating upper limit. So halimbawa, n is equal to 4. Ibig sabihin, matatapos tayo sa 3 times 4. So kung ang k mo is equal to 1 and your n is equal to 4, therefore, ang magiging summation mo ay 3 times 1 plus 3 times 2 plus 3 times 3 plus 3 times 4. So, matatapos tayo sa 4 kasi yung n mo ay 4. Okay? Now, hindi lang laging k ang ginagamit nating symbol. Pwede rin tayong gumamit ng I, pwede rin J. So, kahit anong letter, pero ang madalas ginagamit ay I, J, or K. Okay, let us try to express each sum using sigma notation. So, given yung series, paano natin siya i-express using sigma notation? So, halimbawa, meron ako ditong 1 plus 1 half plus 1 third plus 1 fourth plus 1 fifth. So, bakit ganito ang summation notation? So again, tingnan nyo kung ano yung pattern. Since yung given natin na series ay naka-fraction form, therefore, fraction form rin siya. Okay? Now, bakit 1 ang nilagay ko sa taas? Kasi puro 1 ang napapansin natin sa taas. Puro 1 yung nasa numerator. Now, itong k, bakit K? Ito na yung K kung saan malalaman natin kung saan magsisimula at kung saan matatapos. So, K lang ang ilalagay natin dyan. Ulit, 1 kasi all of the numerators ay 1. Yung K, since iba-iba siya, K ang ilalagay natin at dito natin ilalagay kung saan magsisimula. Okay? Now, we all know that 1, itong 1, ang denominator niyan ay 1. So, ibig sabihin sa 1 siya nagsimula at natapos siya sa 5. Okay? So, ulitin ko. So, this is 1. Sunod lang tayo sa pattern since lahat ng numerator natin ay 1. And then yung K, dyan tayo mag-a-assign kung saan magsisimula at matatapos. So, nag-start siya sa 1, nag-end siya sa 5. So, this is now our summation notation for the given series. Next. So, I have here 1 squared plus 2 squared plus 3 squared plus n squared. Okay, so anong gagawin natin? So, look at the pattern. Ang pattern natin, so itong K, dyan tayo mag-a-assign kung saan magsisimula at kung saan matatapos. So, ilalagay natin K. And then, since may squared siya, so ang symbol natin ngayon ay K squared. Okay? Etong K na to, saan natin siya ilalagay? So, since nagsimula siya sa 1, ayan, sabi ko, yung nasa baba kung saan ka magsisimula. And then, saan siya natapos? Since wala tayong number dyan, n siya, so n ang ilalagay natin dyan. Okay? So, nag-start siya sa 1, nag-end siya sa n. This is our symbol. Next. Okay, I have here 1 plus negative 3 plus 5 plus negative 7. Okay, so medyo complicated ito, no? Pero, sige, i-prove natin bakit ito. So, kunin natin yung summation notation natin. Ito yung summation notation. So, nag-start siya sa 1, nag-end siya sa 4. So, magsa-substitute tayo simula 1 hanggang 4 kasi ang k natin ay 1. At yung nasa taas natin ay 4. So, let us try to substitute from 1 to 4. So, ito na siya. Negative 1 raised to k plus 1 times 2k minus 1. So, i-substitute natin si 1. Kasi sabi dito, k is equal to 1, mag-start daw tayo sa 1. So, substitute natin si 1 sa mga k. So, magiging 1 plus 1 ang ating exponent. And then, yung 2k natin magiging 2 times 1. So, let us solve. Magiging negative 1 raised to 2. And then, 2 times 1, that will become 2. And then, bring down minus 1. So, we will have negative 1 squared is positive 1. And then, 2 minus 1, that is also positive 1. So, 1 times 1 is equal to 1. Check natin. Okay, that is our first term. Next, let's try to substitute 2. Nasa 2 pa lang tayo. So, magiging, yung k plus 1 natin magiging 2 plus 1. Yung 2k natin magiging 2 times 2. So, 2 naman ang isa-substitute natin ngayon. So, we will have negative 1 raised to 3. And then, 2 times 2, that will become 4. And then, minus 1. So, negative 1 raised to 3 is still negative 1. And then, 4 minus 1, that is 3. So, therefore, negative 1 times 3, that is negative 3. And this is our second term. Okay. Next. So, again, since hanggang 4 siya, so nasa 3 pa lang tayo. So, 3, substitute natin si 3 sa k plus 1, and then 2k, magiging 2 times 3. So, we will have negative 1 raised to 4, and then 2 times 3, we have 6. Tapos, minus 1. So, negative 1 raised to 4 is positive 1, and then 6 minus 1 is 5. So, therefore, we will have 1 times 5 is equal to 5. And that is our third term. Next. Okay, so ito na yung last. Kasi yung nasa summation notation natin for ang last, limit. So, yan yung nasa taas. So, we will now have, substitute natin si 4. So, 4 plus 1 ang exponent natin. And then, 2 times 4. So, let us compute. So, 4 plus 1, that will become 5. And then, 8, 2 times 4, that is 8. So, minus 1. Therefore, we will have negative 1 raised to 5. That is still negative 1. And then, 8 minus 1, that is 7. So, that is equal to negative 1 times 7. That is negative 7. And that is the fourth term. Thank you for watching this video. I hope you learned something. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell button to our Wow Math channel. Just keep on watching.